Today's program is sponsored by The Anthony Vincent Salon. Say hello to beautiful.
You're listening to Trend Radio, where we talk about what's hot and what's not. Get into the loop with us. I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise. And we're your radio gateway to what's trending with beauty, fashion, health, wellness, and sex.
Mostly sex.
Always sex. Listen to us anytime, anyplace. Download the TuneIn app to your smartphone or tablet and make 920 The Voice your favorite.
You'll be glad you did.
Absolutely will be.
Oh, do we have a fabulous show for you today?
We do? Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. We're going to meet a very handsome up-and-coming male model and actor.
Love him.
Yes,
Love him.
Elise has been drooling all morning over this guy.
You guys already know me.
Oh my God. I love this guy. I was blessed enough to meet him, and his name is Thomas Cole, and he'll be joining us soon.
Yes, but first, the top 10 fruits and veggies that fight cancer and lower blood pressure.
Oh, I love that. I love things like this.
Yep, if you're a broccoli lover, you picked a winner. From the list of 10 of the most commonly consumed vegetables in the country, broccoli holds the top spot.
It's absolutely fabulous for you, but just be very careful of the bloating.
It gives you gas?
It could. Yeah, like, cabbage and, yeah.
Well, at the bottom of the list, cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers. Cucumber or cucumber?
I call them cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
But you know what the thing is? I like them because it's like they're like water. So you
described by many as water you can eat.
Exactly. It's like crunchy and fabulous. There's no calories. I understand it's empty as far as nutrition, but sometimes you just want a little something that's cool and delicious. You know the saying, cool as a cucumber.
That's us.
Exactly. Okay, I'm just going to start calling you cucumber from now on.
I like cucumber.
Cucumber?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Mr. Cucumber.
The 9 runners-up to broccoli were spinach.
Love it.
Yellow onions.
I love onions.
Red peppers.
I love any kind of pepper.
Carrots, cabbage, potatoes.
Oh my God, stop. Back to carrots.
Carrots.
I love carrots. It's like, what's up, Doc, all over again. I love that. And cabbage, again, delicious for you, high in nutritional value, a free food, according to many, but you have to be careful of bloat.
Potatoes.
I don't always eat them, even though they're good for you.
Lots of carbs, lots of starch.
Yes, but good for you, especially the sweet potatoes.
They kept the Irish alive.
Okay, yeah. They kept a lot of people alive.
Famine.
They kept a lot of people alive. Potatoes are definitely healthy for you.
Lettuce, celery.
And we're back. Cucumbers.
And cucumbers.
But like lettuce, depending on the lettuce, like iceberg lettuce, again, water you can eat. And celery, also pretty much the same thing. But I like it because it's cool. And there's nothing like, taking a cucumber or a piece of celery and dipping it. You can dip it into anything. But listen, dip it into like a hot, spicy salsa. It picks up the flavor of that. And it's still no calories. And you're getting fabulousness with the salsa.
You mean the same fabulousness that we have?
We do have fabulousness.
And it's because of our salsa and...
Yeah, we are pretty salsa-y. Yeah.
Well, the same researchers have also rated 10 of the most popular fruits.
Oh. Well, shoot them out at me.
Cranberries.
Love them.
With the most antioxidants.
Yeah, cranberries are fabulous. Any kind of really like cranberries, blackberries, blueberries, extremely high in antioxidants.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cranberries top that list, followed by apples.
I love apples.
My favorite are the black Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Oh, my. They come out in October.
Oh.
And they are just the best apples I've ever had.
You just give me a very hard, dark, red, delicious apple. It is just crispy and crunchy and oh so sweet. I love them.
Well, then you're going to love the Arkansas Blacks.
I'm going to try them.
Mm-hmm. And followed by red grapes.
In fact, they come out right around now. That's what you're saying. This is the beginning of October.
Yes.
Right after my birthday. I hope you were nice to me.
I was going to sing. I was going to sing happy birthday to you when you least expect it, but right in the middle of this segment, Everyone, it is Elisa's birthday.
It is past my birthday.
Well, it was 2 days ago.
Yes. Oh, you know.
Of course. I know everything. I'm Anthony freaking Vincent.
I'm glad because on a previous show you didn't remember my birthday. You said it was the 3rd.
I remember I just said that.
You did?
Just to annoy you.
Oh, good. I'm glad I have that on tape.
Yes. And, you're not supposed to give a lady's age, but she hit the big 3-0.
Oh, stop it. I did not. I'm way older than that.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm way older than that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elise. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. And thank you for splitting up our segment with my birthday song.
Very important. And I would like today, right now, stop what you're doing, call us and wish Elise a happy birthday.
Or if you'd like, you can email us at trendradio920@gmail.com. You'll be glad you did.
Yeah, but she would really like a phone call.
I don't actually need a phone call. I'm fine, people. It's
and
okay.
the number is 732-NJ-HAIR-5.
Oh, so you're going to get my birthday calls.
So getting back to the 10 most popular fruits, cranberries was at the top of the list with the
Then
most.
apples.
Then apples. Then red grapes.
Love them.
Strawberries.
Yum.
Peaches. Lemons. Pears. Bananas. Oranges. Grapefruit. And pineapple.
I love the citrus fruits. I love them. They're so yummy and fresh and clean. Yeah.
These food scientists aren't ranking vegetables just to spend your tax dollars. They're compiling a bioactivity index for dietary cancer prevention to help grocery shoppers quickly spot the fruits and veggies that have the biggest health benefits.
Now, that is so important because some people just don't know. And it's crucial. I say crucial, and I say it again and again, that we take care of ourselves. We're the only us that we've got, you know?
And that's right. If
It's
you don't
true.
take care of yourself, who will?
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when you take care of yourself, you give a gift to those who love you.
Yes, that's what we say, isn't it?
We do say that.
Yes. Now, these fruits and vegetables include lowering your blood pressure as well as
Which is
all
so
the benefits.
important to have, you know, a regular, steady blood pressure. You don't want to have like high or low.
I wouldn't know.
You're
I
fabulous.
wouldn't
I know.
What
I know. Your blood
you
pressure is
as
perfection.
My co-host, my blood pressure is up and down.
Really? I don't know if that's a compliment. Is that a compliment?
Hour by hour.
Oh, boy.
You know, some people wear a watch. I wear a blood pressure monitor.
I was
working with you.
Oh, I don't think this is a compliment. You know, it was just my birthday, and
It
I
is.
celebrate the entire month. So, I mean, you know, you're supposed to be nice to me for the entire month of October.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm always nice, not just for the month.
You just told me that I raise and lower your blood pressure hour by hour.
That's because of the excitement of putting on this show.
Ah, he's trying to cover it up, but I know what he meant,
I'm
and so do
working on
you.
it.
We all know, Anthony.
So how do we fight the cancer and lower blood pressure with fruits and veggies?
I'll tell you, you spend a little time with Anthony Vincent, and this way you'll never have a blood pressure issue again. You'll either have a stroke or you'll just be in oodles of gaga.
You do this with protein.
Oh.
Not just any kind of protein, vegetable protein. That's what you do when you're trying to keep your blood pressure under control.
You know, that is absolutely the truth because animal proteins can sometimes raise your blood pressure depending on which one it is. Did you know that?
Of course I did. I'm Anthony freaking Vincent.
Oh, I forgot.
Yes.
You know, there was a moment there, a momentary lapse of like, you know, forgetfulness.
Well, people don't realize this, but you heard it first here. A diet high in vegetable protein, not animal protein, is key.
It's very good for you.
Now, it is, but, you know, researchers really aren't sure why the veggie protein lowers the blood pressure, but they suspect it's the amino acids in the veggies that are a more simple and kinder protein.
Yes, and it also, for some reason, you know what they do? Sometimes it's not as easy to metabolize the animal proteins where the vegetable proteins metabolize a lot faster and more evenly.
Oh, very good. Okay, could also be the magnesium and the other good-for-you nutrients that are found in these vegetables.
That's the reason.
Yeah. I think what they do, they enhance the blood pressure-friendly effects by interacting synergetically with amino acids.
Synergy. Don't you just love
I love that
we
word.
We have synergy.
Yes,
we use
do.
that. Yeah.
Yes, we do. So when you think protein, think plant protein. So go for the whole grains.
Yes. Whole grains are excellent for you.
And some of them might be?
Oh, all kinds of them. There's oats, which are fabulous for you, and wheat, unless, of course, you are gluten intolerant. There's bulgur. There's kasha, which is delicious, you know. Kasha, you know that lovely little Jewish dish that sometimes I bring in?
Yes.
The kasha and the varnishkas. Just don't eat the noodle part. I don't bring that for you because of the gluten.
Okay.
But, oh yeah, there's so many grains.
And snack on seeds.
Seeds are great. I love me a good seed. We've been talking about all kinds of different seeds. The chia seeds, the
I have
flax
chia seeds every morning.
I know. You had one on your lip. Remember that I had to just peel off
Yeah,
from
thank
your
you for
smoothie?
getting that off there.
Yeah, you look like you had a little black mole there. I don't know where. Yeah.
And also grab a handful of nuts. Ow, Elise!
Literally.
Oh my God. Oh my God, am I as red as my hair?
Need a salon that's about the whole you? Precision haircuts, flawless makeup, impeccable nails, top-rated professional hair products. Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a hairstylist who has his finger on the pulse of all the latest trends? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a dependable salon with over 35 years in the industry? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for New York City and internationally trained stylists that will create the perfect look for you? Anthony Vincent Salon. Shine brightly while walking down the aisle. Anthony Vincent Salon. For longer, thicker, beautiful hair extensions, Anthony Vincent Salon. Incredible makeup applications for weddings, proms, or any special occasions. Anthony Vincent Salon. Have dry, brittle summer hair? Get a hot shot. Anthony Vincent Salon. Before you put a ring on it, manicure it. Anthony Vincent Salon. Your image is their specialty. For the 150,000 hairs on your head, there's only one choice. Anthony Vincent Salon. For a more beautiful you, call now 609-448-2212 and follow them on Twitter.
And now our very own gatekeeper of matrimonial law, Roseanne de Torres.
Check out DeTorres and DeGeorge, certified matrimonial law attorneys at dndfamilylaw.com.
You'll be glad you did. Good morning, the absolutely fabulous.
The amazing Roseanne DeTorres.
Good morning. You guys
morning.
are too funny.
How are you?
I'm great. And you?
We are fabulous. As amazing and fabulous as you are. So I have a question for you. I know that you are the queen of what you do. And I'm wondering, do you have a little story for us, like a horrific story that happened to turn out great?
Sure, I do. I have dozens
I'm sure.
of those.
Well, we
But
want to hear dozens.
One in particular, I'll tell you. And what's gratifying about my work, one of the things, is my impact that I can make on other people's lives for the better, and the way that I know that I can empower people to reinvent themselves and to see past the chaos, the confusion, the fear that they're currently in because they're in this struggle to end their marriage, and to look past that and to imagine a future that's happy for them, that's productive, and that one in which that they can feel secure in. There was a woman that I represented, this is going back probably at least 10 years. She was in an abusive relationship with a police officer.
Oh my.
And it was a domestic violence situation. When we got to the trial of domestic violence, we realized that the husband could lose his job if we prevailed. And we felt certain that we would prevail because it was a physical abuse situation. There was evidence of physical abuse, obvious signs of injury. But he could lose his job because if you're convicted of an act of domestic violence in New Jersey, you don't qualify to carry a weapon. And if you don't qualify to carry a weapon, you cannot be a police officer.
Right.
And as the only breadwinner in the family with 3 or 4 children, I forget, it was imperative that he be able to continue to work. So we reached an alternate resolution that barred him from the home and allowed for some support to come in while we could go through the process of divorce. So it got him out of the house, and there was some no contact provisions. We call that a civil consent order with civil restraints. So anyway, now this is a woman that for 20 some years had lived under the thumb of this abusive man who chronically and consistently told her she was nothing, that she'd never be anything without him, that she was stupid, and all various sorts of demeaning behavior exhibited towards her. And when she met with me, she presented that way, somebody that was very scared, very downtrodden, didn't know what her future was going to hold, didn't know how she was going to raise her kids, had no skills to seek employment with, had not worked outside the home, and was basically told that she would never amount to anything. And I think on some level, when you hear that over and over and over, there's a part of you that almost begins to believe that.
Oh, yeah.
So we worked with her. We helped her stay safe in her home. We made sure that she had some money going into the home so she could care for herself and her family. And we got her divorced. I didn't see this woman for 10 years after that. And I happened to see her at a business networking function recently, within a year ago. She is now a business owner.
Fabulous.
She employs almost 100 people.
Wow.
She is an entrepreneur. She gives back to the community. I'm not going to disclose too many facts about her because it's confident. I don't want people to
know who she is.
Exactly, but she gives back to the community. Her occupation and her employment is being of service to other people in a really, really big way. And she's an amazing individual. And every time I see her now, I bring my associate Caitlin with me, and she'll say how much I did for her. And I'm not saying that to pat myself on the back, but just that gratification of knowing that
you were a part of this.
I was a part of the elevation
of her transition,
and her elevation to this wonderful life that she could never have dreamed was possible. I was just a small part of that.
And that is a wonderful thing. And that is another reason.
That's a great story. Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. DeTauris and DeGeorge. How amazing is that? That's all. And that says it right there.
Call them today. You'll be glad you did.
Absolutely. Wow.
This portion of our show is sponsored by Susan Eckley Ruck of ID Life. Not a one-size-fits-all nutritional program.
ID Life stands for Individually Designed Life, where nutrition is personal, formulated just for you and your needs.
Get started today. Take the free HIPAA-compliant health assessment.
healthforlife.idlife.com.
That's the number 4.
Or give Susan a call, 609-712-1351.
Follow her on Facebook.
You'll be glad you did.
If you're joining us now, your favorite salon is now your favorite radio show.
We make you healthier, wealthier, and sexier every time you listen.
Tune in to us. I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise. We are Trend Radio. And we are here today with my favorite male model, Thomas Cole. And he came straight in from New York wearing the most unbelievable outfit. Everybody's going to see because you're going to go right to our site.
Very, very cool.
He's very glittery.
Yes,
you
he
are
is.
sparkly.
Thanks, guys. What a wonderful introduction.
I'm so happy to see you again.
It's
I
great
know.
to have you on
Only
the
a
show.
few hours ago.
12 hours or something.
I know.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
We're so happy to have you.
Yes, and this is my robe. This is what I fell asleep in, and I rolled out of bed
Now,
this
is
morning.
it comfortable? I don't
Yes,
see it being comfortable.
It's very comfortable. I can let you try it on later. if you'd like.
Oh, I would love to. I love to sparkle.
It is beaded and
Sequiny and glittery, and there's
very
gold everywhere.
gown-like.
Yes.
It's lovely.
It's actually designed by one of my favorite designers. I work with her, maybe monthly. Her name's Natasha Berezhnaya.
Uh-huh.
She's a Russian designer, does mostly costumes and over-the-top shows with masks. And I did a show on Friday where I channeled Maleficent.
Oh,
they made some
you did.
horns for me.
I love her.
Fabulous.
Yes, it was everything.
Yeah, Mara wanted to do something with Maleficent too.
I love Mara.
Yeah, she loves you. She loves you. She
We
was
had
like,
such a good time last night at the
he's
premiere.
such a good friend kind of guy. Yeah, we had a great time at Gary Marcello's documentary premiere. Yeah,
Yes, that was such a fun project.
it was so much fun and it was so awesome. And
Tell us about it.
The
Tell us.
finished product, wasn't it amazing?
It was a lot better than I was expecting.
Me too.
The music was great. It was very sensual.
There were a
Film.
lot of boobs.
There was a lot of tits and ass.
I wasn't invited.
No, you were not. You were not.
Yeah, it was a
that was-
very intimate setting, and I think the whole concept and the message just
Came across, definitely.
Tell us who Gary Marcello is and the message that was portrayed.
okay. Gary Marcello, I haven't known him for very long. He is a very avant-garde couture designer. He likes to push the envelope. That
Which
might
he
even be an
does.
understatement.
That is, yeah, he beyond pushes.
There is no envelope for him. But yeah, he's, like I said, I haven't known
He's
him for
awesome.
very
You know,
long.
we've actually known him for longer than Thomas, actually.
Oh, I thought you guys were buddies.
No,
You
we've
and Mara?
actually, me, Mara, and Anthony, actually, we've
Yeah.
met him at quite a few of our events.
Oh.
And that's actually how we've known him. We've known him for years.
I met him in New Jersey for a show. I was working with Darius Gibbs. He was the first designer that I've worked with when I moved here.
Right?
15 months ago, actually, to the day. Oh my gosh.
See that?
Look at that.
So this is perfect. It's like, you know, a little bit of a coming out party, if you will.
Where are you
Exactly.
from originally?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia, born and raised.
Okay, you don't have a southern accent at all.
Everybody says that. I
You
don't
don't.
get it.
That's good, though. I
It
think
is.
that's good to not have an accent. This way people don't actually know where you're from.
Exactly. It's a mystery. Except I,
love
just
a
told
good
you
mystery. It's okay. It's all right. Nobody will hold that against you. Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, Richmond, Virginia.
all. Richmond,
that.
Virginia? Is that what you just almost
I
said?
accidentally. See? Oh my.
When I was 17, I had an accident in Richmond, Virginia. I was helping a friend move down there, and we got into an accident. We had a U-Haul trailer on the back of the car, and the trooper told us that U-Haul trailers were illegal in the state of Richmond, or in the town of Richmond, Virginia, and we were going to have to stay a few days until he straightened things out.
Oh my God, really?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So how do you move there if you can't bring a U-Haul or something like that?
Well, he was full blowney.
Well, maybe they
So,
changed the laws. Maybe he
but-
just liked you.
We stayed overnight and left the next morning.
Everyone says, like, I'm from the county Chesterfield, and the cops are so awful down there. They'll pull you over if you're going 2 over or 2 under the speed limit.
2 under?
Yeah. They have to hit their quota, I guess.
Wow.
But we call it Arrest-a-Field.
Arrest-a-Field. I like it. I like it. Giving money to the county, giving money to the state.
Yes, you're welcome, Richmond.
Yeah. So when you moved here, actually, when I met you, when we were actually filming that documentary, you told me something about where you lived at one point, and that the little woman would make you all kinds of odd foods. I want to hear about some of those odd foods that she made.
Yes, I have quite the interesting move to New York story. I don't know. I didn't know anybody here when I initially moved here, and when I did, I moved in to Flushing, New York, in Queens,
Right.
where the nanny's from, and I lived with a 53-year-old Chinese woman. Her name's Victoria. She's sweet as can be. She treated me like her son and made me 3 meals a day. When I got out of the shower, I had tea and a bowl of fruit and all kinds of things waiting for me. She packed my lunch, which
Oh, that's so sweet.
occasionally was strange.
Like what? What was strange?
She made me frog soup.
Right. That's what I was waiting for.
Yes, she actually didn't tell me what it was. She said, "Oh, just try." And I was like, "Okay, I'll try anything twice." And it was delicious. So I asked her what it was, and she said, "Oh, it's frog legs."
Oh my.
And I was like, "Oh my gosh, frogs are like my mom's favorite animals.
Oh
She's got
gosh.
frog everything."
And you just ate her frogs.
I don't know if my mom actually would like frogs, like to hold them and to pet them and all that stuff, but
But she likes them to look
she
at.
likes them to look at.
Now,
So I just ate her favorite creature.
where did this lady get the frogs? Did she like catch them, or can you buy frog legs?
There are marketplaces all over
The
Flushing.
Asian markets. The Asian
Yes.
markets actually have them cleaned and ready to
I've
make
never
soup.
I've never seen anything so crazy. Like these markets have foods I've never seen before. I never went shopping there because I never knew what I would be getting.
Exactly. You know, that happened to me once. I was in this little restaurant, a little ethnic restaurant, which I love to go to, just, you know, have something different. And I was eating soup, and it was so delicious. And I should have never asked them what it was. But it turned out, and I was halfway through, and I was with my kids. Mara was there, and my husband. And I was halfway through the soup, and it turned out it was goat stomach soup. And it was horrifying to me, actually. And I couldn't finish it, but it was delicious when I didn't know what it was.
Right.
Goat stomach.
I mean, what did it taste like?
It was just, I can't even describe it. It was out of this world. It was delicious.
The frog soup tasted better than chicken. I highly recommend it.
As long as you don't know what it is.
I mean, I continued eating it.
I have eaten fried frog's legs, and they're really, really good. And it's almost like eating a chicken wing. Much tastier.
Yes.
Really?
Much tastier, yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't do that. It's like ribbit, no.
Croak.
Yeah, not happening for me. Yeah, same with the goat soup. Never will happen again, but it was quite good. Quite good, and not very fattening either. And very high in protein, but no.
Yeah, Asian cuisine is fascinating in the weirdest ways.
Yeah, I love it. But so what else did she make for you? Like, what did she make you for lunches that you would bring?
Oh my gosh. It was a lot of vegetables and noodles. I was the healthiest I've ever been when I lived with her. I stayed with her for maybe 3 months before moving to Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the perfect transition to New York.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I was living at home with my family after I graduated college and when I was transitioning into my next step. But it was nice to kind of have like a motherly figure there
Right.
to help me with the loneliness and the transition
Right.
into New York, not knowing anybody.
And she took nice care of you, too.
Yeah, how did you meet this lady?
Roommates.com.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I've heard horror stories, but I lucked out.
Oh,
My
that was
dad and my
great.
grandpa got in the car and moved me up there just to make sure I wasn't moving in with a crazy person.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it was a good experience. I have no regrets.
That's awesome. And so now you live in Manhattan.
Yes, with some other actors and models. I've got 4 roommates.
Wow.
And oh my gosh, our apartment it's pretty big. Like we all have our own room. We changed the living room into a bedroom, and we have a room that we sublet. So it works.
How many square feet is that apartment? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay. So there's 3 bedrooms in there, plus the living room that you made into a bedroom?
There's 4 bedrooms plus a living room.
Yeah, they have.
plus a bathroom
He lives with
and
4 roommates.
plus a
So
kitchen.
there's 5 of them altogether.
And we have a dishwasher.
Wow.
That's hard to
Wow.
find in New York.
You know, I was dating a gal, and I wanted to get her a gift, and I forgot, and she got really, really upset, and I said, no, baby, no, I got you a washer and a dryer. She said, what? You got me a washer and dryer for my birthday? Well, I thought I was in trouble for, getting a washer and a dryer for a birthday gift. But anyway, she said, well, where is it? I says, it's down in the car. I'm going to go get it right now. So I got down. She says, who's going to help you carry it up? I said, it don't take no 2 people to bring up no dish rag and a towel.
I would have slapped you.
She did.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh yeah, we have a washer and dryer in our basement of our building, so it's convenient.
Now, this is in Manhattan.
Yes, we live in Washington Heights.
Now, what kind of rent because that sounds like a big apartment for
It is.
For New York.
It's a big apartment. It's got wonderful amenities. We pay, rent actually is going up. We just renewed our lease, so it's going to be $3,100.
That's
that's
not bad at all.
That's a bargain for New York City.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
5 of you, so
To split it.
Yeah.
We lucked out. I wanted to move, closer to the city or closer into the city, like Hell's
Right.
Kitchen. I want to live in Hell's Kitchen. That's my next move. But I'm not at that place financially yet. I
But
have too
for
good
now-
of a deal.
For now, yeah, you have a great deal, and you're right in the center of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. Yeah, I loved it. Yesterday, Mara and I are standing waiting outside. We were the first ones to arrive at this event last night, and it was amazing because we were coming from the furthest, but it just worked out that way. But yeah, I see Thomas. He's walking across the street. He's got his earphones on. I'm like, hey, we're waving to him. Remember, you came running across the street? You
Yes,
thought
I
you
think
were
I
doing-
jaywalked.
Yeah, you did. You did. You did not use the crosswalk.
Do people get arrested for that or tickets
I-
for that here? I've never seen that happen.
No, they usually get run over.
Yeah. Actually, I know somebody who actually did get a ticket for jaywalking, but we try not to do that. I try not to break any rules, but if you obey all of the rules, you never have any fun.
That's for sure.
I know someone who got hit by a cab twice
Oh my God.
in within 3 months.
Well, a cab will just run anybody down.
I think that's awful.
It's terrible.
I always say that living in New York City is a constant game of human Frogger.
Frogger. There's the frog again.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't even make that connection.
Yeah. Yeah, you got frogs on your mind there, babe.
Ratchet.
Yeah. I love your hat, by the way. His hat says Ratchet on it. And that's
Thank
your
you.
nickname, right?
It's my nickname. Yes, my friends and I, we call ourselves Team B-Rad, and each letter in B-Rad means something, and mine I'm the R, means ratchet.
I got it. Yeah, you said last night that was your name. So I know that you do a lot of events. Thomas is amazing. He's absolutely positively gorgeous, and he's amazing. You do a lot of different events, and I know you're doing all kinds of different things, and of course, we've seen you at different things, but what's coming up for you? And don't give dates.
No dates. Okay. Well, it's hard to keep track of it all. I've
I know.
literally, I feel like sometimes I'm packing my plate too high.
But you like to be busy.
I love being busy.
I know you said it the other night on Facebook. Love being busy.
Are you stalking me?
Always.
She does that.
No, I was reading about he actually tagged us with the Trend Radio thing. And it was also talking about the documentary. You had all kinds of things going on. I'm not a stalker like you, Anthony. You're the stalker.
That's all
You
right.
always know where I am.
I'll give you all my social media information so you can stalk me, Anthony.
Oh, thank you.
And that's actually what I wanted people to have. Your social media information, not that they can see you, but you don't have to accept their friendship if you don't want to, but this way they can see how fabulous you are.
Well, I love making new friends. Send me a
Perfect.
request. Well, my name is Thomas Cole. My fan page is facebook.com/Thomas B. Cole, Cole. And Instagram and Twitter, my handle is @I am Thomas Cole.
Perfect. See that, everybody? Now
Same
you
as
can
in my
see
email. I
exactly
am
how
Thomas Cole.
fabulous he is and exactly what we're seeing. Right?
Absolutely. Now, I
And
see.
now that was also perfect. Now you can do it too. You can check it all out.
If you're joining us right now, we are Trend Radio, and we are talking with an up-and-coming model, actor, performer, Thomas Cole.
He is fabulous.
And we are Trend Radio.
We are.
Thanks, Trend Radio. Thanks, Trend Radio. I'm happy to be here.
It's great to have
And
you.
we're happy to have you here.
Now, I see, you're a very, very cool dresser, and I see a key around your neck, but it looks like a real key.
There's a funny story behind this necklace. One of my first designer friends here is, the club kid Richie Rich.
Uh-huh.
We know him?
Yes. I don't know what he's up to now, but we're working together, or planning to work together 3 months into living here. And he gave me this necklace for a photo shoot. And it's actually, it goes to a hotel room that he, I guess,
he wants
lived
to
in.
meet you there.
He didn't say that. I don't, I mean,
Stop putting words in the
I
mouth.
was just thinking,
yeah, this is like my hotel key. I give it to whoever I want and say, meet me here.
when I was a little boy, I had a similar necklace with the key, but it was a key to the house. So,
And yours was on a string.
Yeah.
Well, I still have the house key for Victoria's place in Flushing. So I was thinking about taking this key off and putting Victoria's key on, because that was the first place I lived in New York City.
Or
yeah, that's a
that
great
is
thought.
lovely. Or you can leave that one alone and make another one with Victoria's Key.
Yeah, because Victoria's Key is silver,
I was
so
going
it
to
would
say
clash
it's
with
probably
the gold chain.
silver, so you can. That's perfect. We'll make you a silver one. This way you'll have a gold and you'll have a silver.
I have Richie Riches, and then I'll have
and
Thomas
the
Coles.
gold, yeah, and the gold one looks great with what you're wearing since you're so gold and glittery.
I feel so at home.
You look fabulous.
It's
You look
it's crazy. A lot of the time I feel like Hannah Montana because I work a full-time job at a bank where
You're
I have to wear a suit
conservative.
and tie every day. So I really enjoy having the best of both worlds and working the business part of my life 9 to 5, and then when I leave work I get to be whoever I want to be.
And that's fabulous. See, that's like duality. Anthony knows about, dual personalities.
Yes, I have several.
Well, yeah, you have 4.
4.
I do.
Well, because he has, the 2 personalities, and they each have a personality.
Ooh,
Each
I want to
pers-
hear more about that.
Each personality, I will actually explain all of it to you. But right now, this show's
Today,
about
it's
you.
about you,
Oh,
the show.
okay.
It's about you, and we've already gone over. I mean, everything is always about Anthony, and so for today, we're making it about you.
Well, we can talk about that off the air.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But that's my favorite part about being a model is it's actually harder to be a model than people think.
Oh my gosh, it absolutely is.
A lot of people are just like, oh, it's pretty face, fit body, you're a model. But no, we have to basically become a character. The designers throw this design at you, say you're gonna wear this. Even if we hate it, we have to own it. We have to
You
walk
have
that
to
runway
make
and
that look good.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do that sometimes.
That's happened to Mara a few times. Yeah, she's had to wear something that she knew was not a good cut for her, did not look great on her, was absolutely awful looking, and she had to make it look fabulous.
That's right.
And that's hard. You're right. You're absolutely right. But you're acting. You're right.
That's where the challenge comes in.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I love acting. I'm actually working on a reality series.
Are you?
Yes, it's
Do
called
tell.
It's called Man vs. Monsters, and Jocelyn Marquis is the producer and creative director behind the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
We basically are about to shoot the pilot. You can go to my Facebook and find out all the information. Thomas Cole, shameless plug. But basically, the pilot is going to consist of 4 contestants, and we're basically facing our fears
Ooh.
and completing
Oh, I
a
love
challenge.
that.
So what's your fear? Like your fear?
I'm terrified of the dark and clowns.
Clowns.
So many people are afraid of clowns.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
do you know?
know why,
Do
but
you know what's it's the mask. Sometimes it's like the whole face, and they have that eerie, awful. Oh, I understand that. I mean, I've conquered my fear of clowns because I deal with so many all the time. But
I need to come here more often.
I think she's talking about me.
do you think so?
I think so too. I caught on to that one.
Yeah.
Do you think so? Sometimes it's best if you don't think, Anthony. I'm just kidding. Don't give me that look. I guess we have to edit that. But yeah, I can understand where you could have a fear of that, especially the dark. Also, the dark with a clown would be awful.
I know. I think it's the idea of being chased around or chased by
So you're going to be chased
masked
in
figure.
With
in the.
in a fun house.
with a
haunted
mustard
fun
bottle
house.
that squirts mustard at you.
I would
gosh.
not be okay with that.
I wasn't even thinking about that. That
Yeah.
could definitely happen.
Yes.
So you're going to be in a fun house, in a dark fun house with a clown.
I'm going to be in a fun house of terror with a bunch of. Well, I don't think I can
bunch?
tell you.
No, okay, don't tell me, but more than one. That is not cool.
There is a killer clown that is going to be pursuing the contestants in this haunted fun house, and we have to complete a challenge successfully to win the prize money.
Oh, how much is the prize money?
That's to be determined.
Ah, I guess I'm going to have
Depends
to
how
watch.
good a show you put on.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm brainstorming, getting ready. My creative process is always going. Like, I'm inspired by so many things every day. New York City is my mecca.
I can understand that. New York City has such an amazing aura of everything. I mean, you can do anything there. You can just go, when you get there, and just the smell alone starts to inspire you.
Well, I did pass this man this morning,
Oh.
and
Not a good smell?
no, it was awful. I had to like fan my newspaper in front of my face and
Oh, my.
run past him. It was the
Yeah.
most ratchet
It doesn't
smell.
always smell good, but
Not
you know what I
always.
mean. It's just a
Yes.
feeling also. A feeling you get when you get to the city. It's just,
And I've lived in New York City for 15 months to the day, and
that's awesome.
it still hasn't lost its magic.
And it never will. That's the thing about it is magical, and everybody says it and everybody knows it, and you can't lose it no matter what happens there. It's
Right.
always magical, and it's strong, and that's what's so beautiful about it.
And I'm surrounded by so many artists and inspiring people.
Oh my God, of course.
I just finished doing a shoot where, so first I want to preface that sometimes what I do doesn't always make sense. And
We understand that.
We do a lot of things that don't always make sense.
yeah, I
But they
mean,
make
look at what
sense
I'm
to
wearing.
us.
Does that really make sense?
Absolutely.
On you, it absolutely does.
It makes perfect sense.
Well, good. I'm glad that you get it. But sometimes what I do doesn't make sense, but I saw it this way in my head and I believed in it. Executing the vision, I think, is the most difficult thing for a lot of artists to do.
Well,
I
because-
used to struggle with it. When I see something in my head and I'm the walking canvas. So I make it
So
happen.
you go with it. And that's what's so important. Go with what you have in your gut. Go with
I
your
stay
vision.
true.
Stay
to my
true to
vision.
yourself,
Yes.
to yourself, to who you are. We do that too.
It's my creative process.
There are people that don't always understand us. You should see what happens when we're writing something. We are writing, and the two of us we just have this innate chemistry, this
A
unbelievable synergy. Yeah, we do. And we can write something, and it's amazing. But the moment somebody tries to help us, they block us. They absolutely block us. It happens all the time. Remember? And people mean well.
They mean well.
They
and we
mean
try
well.
to go off where nobody will bother us.
Because we have to, because they block us no matter who it is. They mean well, but it's awful.
And often I'll go into like almost trance-like and just shoot stuff out of my mouth, and at least it's just writing it all down.
And making it work in our, it's amazing what we do together.
She gets all of my thoughts, puts them all together, and makes sense of
and then
my gibberish.
and I add my own stuff to it, and then he looks at me and we're like, oh my God, it's like kismet. And then the two of us are like, everything we do great.
That's the
Because
truth.
it's the truth.
And if you're joining us just now, your favorite salon is now your favorite radio show.
And we make you healthier, wealthier, and sexier every time you listen.
Yes, tune into us. We are Trend Radio.
We certainly are.
And we're talking with
Thomas Cole. Fabulousness all in one glittery ball.
Thank you guys. I'm happy to be here.
We're so happy to have you. So we were talking, of course, about, vision. So what is your next vision?
Well, I keep this book that I write down all my ideas, and a lot of them are works in progress. One vision in particular, I was on the subway and I was, brainstorming a shoot for lightness versus darkness.
Ooh, I love that.
And then it kind of formulated in my head to a video. So then I was like, okay, I've been in a few music videos. One of my best friends, Adam Barta, he's a local celebrity artist here in New York. He collaborates with D-listers, and he just came out with this hysterical song called The Kitty Anthem.
The Kitty
You've
Anthem?
got to check it out.
We
Yes.
will, absolutely.
It's getting actually some really good press reviews. I wasn't in this one, but the first one I was in is called Serendipity. It was with Angelina from Jersey Shore.
Uh-huh.
TMZ, I believe, deemed it the world's worst music video.
Oh, nice. You know what's great, though? People will be like, well, let me just watch that. So, sometimes bad press is, any press
any
is good
press
press.
is
Right.
good press.
So
Yes.
it doesn't really matter what it is.
I firmly believe that.
Yeah.
I was the groom in that video.
Angelina was the bride.
You'll have to see. There's a twist in it.
Ah, we love it.
We will watch this Serendipity.
Yes. The last one I was in with Adam was with Margaret Cho called See You Next Tuesday. You guys know Margaret Cho?
I love Margaret Cho, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, she's fabulous.
And we certainly know See You Next Tuesday.
Oh, yes. You haven't seen the video yet, though.
No, but we understand the words.
Yes.
Or the initials, if you will.
The initials.
Yeah, it's all about initials sometimes. Right, AV?
That's the truth. The underlying meaning.
Yeah, that's true.
But where was I going with that?
We were talking about what your visions are and what you're doing.
Oh, yes. So the idea for a video came into my head, and I was like, I can't be the star of somebody else's music video. So then I proceeded to write some lyrics, and I have a song written.
Oh, nice.
But the production, and it's kind of on
Yeah.
hold right now because producing a single and a song is very extensive, very expensive. And yeah, it's on the back burner, but I have the perfect vision for the music video.
Oh, well,
And the
I certainly
song-
can't wait to see.
The song's about overcoming the temptation that New York has and staying true to yourself, even through all the,
Hoopla.
yes, all the darkness that New York has and can affect people in negative ways.
It can, but you're
Drugs,
right.
sex, all those things.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But there is, with all the darkness, there is also a lot of light.
Yes.
If
and that
you
is the
project
artist.
the light, you will attract the light. Mm-hmm. So if you have that little bit of darkness in you or are attracted
We
to
all
the darkness,
have that little bit of
The dark
darkness.
side.
We all have the dark side.
Everybody's got a dark side.
Absolutely. Kelly Clarkson said it best.
I love her. She's the sweetest girl ever.
I love her too.
Have you guys got to have her in the studio?
I would love to. Hey, do me a favor, okay? Next time you see her, just mention that, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do her nails. You'll do her hair. We can actually put on, a little show for her. We'll sing for her. No, we won't sing for her.
no, we won't sing for her.
Yeah.
We took a selfie together last year.
Awesome. Good for you.
You'll have to check it out on my page.
I actually stalked your whole page. I'm surprised I missed that.
Let's give us that page again.
www.facebook.com/Thomas B. Cole. And my Instagram and Twitter is @IamThomasCole.
And he is so fabulous. You really do have to check him out because you never know what you're going to get with him.
I'm always posting crazy things.
But the thing is that just knowing you for the short time that I know you, you're totally fabulous. You really are.
Oh, thank you.
And you're really, what I like about you also is that you're real.
Approachable, very
But you're
approachable.
real.
Very
It's funny you say that
Okay.
because we'll go into my dating life a little bit. Just a
Let's
little
do
bit.
that.
Okay.
But I don't get hit on ever.
Really?
Yes. People say I'm intimidating, unapproachable. They, I guess, assume immediately that
You're a movie
they're
star.
not in my league or something. But am I really that much of a stun gun? Stud gun?
Stud muffin.
I'm gonna
muffin.
tell you something. You really are extremely good looking, and you're very tall, and that right there. I mean, very, very tall people. Sometimes that's hard for people because you have to look up, and you're like ugly, and you are so good looking that people might be nervous. They might be a little nervous.
Yeah, I like look at them and they get knocked out. I'm confused.
You have a beautiful smile. You got
Do you
really,
wear-
really nice teeth.
But let me ask you this:
Smile at these people. If you
do you wear
are-
glasses all the time? Do you wear sunglasses all the time?
Well, yes and no.
Okay, because I have to tell you something. If you're wearing your sunglasses a lot of the time, then they can't see your eyes. And that's where your honesty is.
Well, the sun never sets on a badass, Elise.
I understand that, babe.
So I wear them inside, outside, at nighttime, during the day.
When you have your sunglasses on, people are not probably going to approach you. Take the sunglasses off once in a while when you want that little smile.
All right, are you ready?
We're ready.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh, how pretty.
See that? He's not pretty. He's fabulous. He's gorgeous. No, but seriously. I mean, serious.
Ab fab.
Seriously.
I was just thinking that. Nice eyebrows.
Thanks.
Yeah, they really are
Yeah,
nice.
nice eyebrows, yes.
But people need to see your eyes. They need to see your eyes. That's part of, remember we were talking about that?
Yeah, it's eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't usually wear my sunglasses in the bars.
Oh, good. Good.
A lot of times on the train because sometimes you get that awkward eye contact with people, and
Well, you know what? I wear my sunglasses on the train too. I don't need to be talking to people on the train. I need to be doing my stuff. How great was last night, though, that bar that we went to afterwards? I
Yes.
loved it there. That was a great little bar.
XS is one of my favorite happy hour bars.
It was so much fun there.
Yesterday wasn't happy hour, but
No.
yes, it's a lot of fun. Did you stay for the karaoke?
No, we left. We had to be home, you know that, to be here.
Yes, I
I
had to
be up
leave.
for this show
As it was.
this morning.
We got home at 12:30. We got home by the time our train, Mara, Kim, and I went to the train station together, and we ended up at Fridays. We had another drink because we had time. And then, unfortunately, what? Stop looking at me, Anthony. Then, unfortunately, for Kim, her train, she missed her first train. And so she ended up on a much later train. First, she missed her ferry. Then she missed her train. And we were texting her back and forth to make sure she could get on her train. And so she went back to the bar again because her train was like an hour after ours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so she had, and she was going to Little Silver. Then she still had to go take a cab to her car. And oh my gosh, what a mess for her.
Yeah, well, XS has like amazing happy hour. It's 4 to 9 Monday through Friday.
Oh, wow.
Buy one, get one. Isn't
Oh,
that the
that's
longest
amazing.
happy hour ever?
Usually it's like 2 hours.
Gosh, and their drinks are so strong. I usually don't remember my night if I start there.
Yeah, I only actually had one drink there, and it was quite
Yes, your
strong.
Cabernet.
Yes, you remember my Cabernet. I love my Cabernet.
And Mara was like, vodka club. I've never heard it called that. I always say vodka soda.
Yeah, we always call it vodka and club. With a twist of lime.
Yes.
I told you, if
That's
I'm
my
having
drink.
vodka, I'm having it with club and lime.
No calories.
Exactly. That's what I liked about it.
Yep. Got to keep our girlish figures.
But I absolutely positively needed a Cabernet last night. I needed something a little stronger. But I had antioxidants in it, so it was healthy.
That's true.
Yeah, it was fabulous. So if you're just joining us now, your favorite salon is now your favorite radio show.
We make you healthier, wealthier, and sexier every time you listen.
Tune into us.
I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise. And we are Trend Radio. And we're here with the fabulous Thomas Cole.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
So, Anthony, what do you think of our friend here?
I like him.
You do?
You're a fan?
I'm a fan.
Oh,
I was a
good.
fan when you glistened through the
Glisten
door.
through the door.
Absolutely. Very, very unique. As I said, I found you very, very approachable, very warm.
I think
Well,
he's very
thank you.
warm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you remember, when we were originally filming that documentary, I mean, I just sat right down with you.
Right.
I did. I went right up to you because I just thought you were just adorable and sweet and kind, and I loved your aura.
Yes. The girls will approach me, no problem. But the issue comes when
I see.
I'm out at a bar, I never get approached by a good-looking male.
Well, then why don't you approach them?
I need a few drinks in me before I can do that. But
no,
you know,
you don't. No, you don't.
You're right.
No.
No,
What
all
have
you
got
need to do
lose?
is say hi.
Yeah, smile and say hi. How are you? Can I buy you a drink? Anything. I know it's a little cliche.
No.
All right.
Don't go buying drinks. No.
All right, hi, how are you?
Nobody got money
Sorry.
for that.
All right, say hi. How are you?
I like your watch. Which, by the way, I
Oh,
really
thank
like
you.
your watch. I'm into watches, and tell me a little bit
He's
about.
into watching.
So
Watching.
that is, you just need to say something, and never wait for somebody to approach you. You see somebody who looks interesting to you, anything at all. I like your watch. That's a really cool hat. What does Ratchet mean? Is that a design? Your belt, is that Gucci?
Yes. I love my Gucci belt.
I love your Gucci belt too.
So and
And the watch is
that's
Cartier. It was a gift.
It's
very,
nice.
very nice.
Very nice.
The
But-
bleu en bleu.
but you know what? Don't wait for anything. Go and grab
That's
it.
right. I mean, as
Grab
far as
the brass ring.
professionally, I go jump on it and get it. But I mean, I don't know. I'm so busy these days that dating is kind of
Okay.
Relationships will slow you down.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was in a relationship. I've been in 3 relationships over the course of 4 years. And that's mainly why I got this tattoo on my arm. To love, ce n'est pas se regarder l'un l'autre, mais regarder ensemble dans la même direction.
And what does it say? What does it mean?
It means to love, it's not to gaze at one another, but to look together in the same direction.
Oh, I love
How
that.
cool is that?
And with my past relationships, they just weren't supporting my dream and my vision. So it kind of halted moving forward with what I want to do. So I'm single and I'm having fun.
Love yourself first. Do what you need to do. The right person will come along.
Always happens.
You know, all I really want to do at the end of the day is to inspire people. And one day I want someone to come up to me and just say, you know, because of you, I didn't give up. You know,
I love that.
that's my end goal.
But you are very inspiring.
That you are.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us all about the plans that you have for the event for your birthday.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be great. My birthday was September 21st. I turned
Happy
25.
birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. All these birthdays today.
And my birthday party is coming up very soon, so be sure to check out my Facebook page for that. It's going to be Angels versus Demons theme.
Love it.
That's perfect. Elise and I fit right in.
Yes, I
I'm
hope
the
you guys
angel.
can
She's
make
the
it.
demon.
Oh my God.
Last month, I actually I did a photo shoot with Tawny and Joe Nunez. Tawny's a brilliant makeup artist.
Brilliant
and
is right.
Joe's amazing photographer.
Fabulous.
We made the look for my poster art to promote for the event, and you'll have to check it out. I look very demonic. But it's collaborating with the Imperial Court of New York. I'm working with my blogger friend Rachel Uloa and a member of the court, Michael Perez, and all of the proceeds are going to be going to a charity of my choice,
Oh,
a local
that's
charity
awesome.
to benefit, the LGBT community. And it's going to be great. I've been on this earth for a quarter of a century, and I want to give back a little bit.
Oh, that is wonderful. And you see right there, that is an inspiration.
Yeah, New York has been great to me. In just 15 months, I've come so far, and it's just the beginning.
That's what we always say. It's just the beginning.
just the beginning.
But yes, I want to thank you guys so much for having me.
Oh, it was absolutely
was
our pleasure.
Just a pleasure and a joy.
And we're definitely going to have you back.
Yes, I can't wait. Just let me know when and where.
And are we crashing your party or are we invited? Because either way, we're going to be there.
You'll get a formal invitation.
Thank you.
It was great.
Yes, all of you should show up. We'll take a selfie together. It'll be great.
Yes, we will.
Fabulous.
You've been listening to Trend Radio, where we talk about what's hot and what's not every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Listen to us anytime, any place. Download the TuneIn Radio app to your smartphone or tablet and make 920 The Voice your favorite.
And if you have a topic of interest that you want us to talk about or you'd like to be a guest on our show, email us now at trendradio920@gmail.com. You'll be glad you did.
I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise.
We'll talk to you next week.
Bye for now.